Owlfather here. You are clashing with Taff, and today bringing you our next war recap. And this wasn't all that much of a competition. 56 to 45, pretty easy win. Some pretty flawed base designs on their end and much improved on our end. But there are some things that we can kind of glean and learn from these attacks. And so we're going to go ahead and just get into a few, take a look at them, look at a few different strategies and styles and base designs and see what worked, what didn't, and why. Starting with the #1 base and our top player against Rocky Bilboa here. As you can see, this is pretty much a maxed out Town Hall 10. I don't know if there's anything that's not maxed, but it looks pretty much like a beast Town Hall 10. And what we're going to see here by looking at Mountain Dew Maniac's attack here is he's pretty much just going with a shattered Go Weeva, and basically this attack is just going to point out how OP, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, Valks are right now. Obviously, with the nerf to Valks, they wanted people to use that troop because it just wasn't being used, and rightly so. And now all of a sudden, that's all we see. It's pretty much one of the new metas for the game. And so I just want you to see this Go Weeva and how pretty much it's just a standard lure kill on a clan castle, and then create your funnel and let the Valks fly. And they're going to rip up this max Town Hall 10 base for a high percentage 2-star, and it's just that easy. And so that's kind of how easy things have become now with Valks. Obviously max Valks, max Wizards, those kind of things, but just drives them right up the gut into the core, frees the first Inferno Tower, Rage up there to go ahead and get it taken out. Second multi-Inferno Tower starts targeting, is going to go ahead and freeze that, and then rage those Valks in there. Boom. The main threats, obviously, the Town Hall's gone. The 2 Inferno Towers are gone. The Valks are ripping apart the base, and we've already got 1 star and working our way towards 2. Golem tanking for the Queen on the top side. And the Valks pretty much died off. The rest of the kill squad's pretty much dead. But they've cleared out so much path and so much defenses that now he can just use archers to pick off for some extra percentage there. You can see the 2 stars already in the bag. And by the time all those defenses work their way out, Queen gets through and uses her ability. It's going to end up being a pretty high percent 2-star, which, you know, had always kind of been one of the main goals in the game for a while there, but now with some of these buffs to some of these troops, 3 stars at Town Hall 10 are a lot more feasible. And so a little more balance there in some ways, with those Valks kind of being buffed up. But as you can see, 70% plus 2-star on a max Town Hall 10. Not a bad deal. So that just shows the power of the Valkyrie now these days. As long as you can just get a decent, you know, funnel into the core, they pretty much rip it up. So good job there. Just wanted to show you that so you can kind of just see how important that change to the Valks was. Next up here, we're going to see Zarek going against this base. It's you know, one of those kind of big funnel type bases, walk around box bases. He's going to go ahead and Quake open that spot, which opens up pretty much all of the base except for 2 compartments that are still closed off. It does a lure there. You notice this clan castle combination, and I don't really like it. To me, it's just a hair better, hair worse, I'm not sure, than a Dragloon. It's slow. It utilizes a baby dragon with a regular dragon, which means the baby dragon does not use its rage ability, and so you're only getting kind of the normal hit point or damage of the baby dragon instead of the doubled damage of the baby dragon when it's raged by not having other air troops with it. And so don't suggest using that combination. That baby dragon is most effective when it can rage itself, being in combination with other ground troops. And that's not really a secret. Other people have figured that out already, so not really letting any cats out of the bag. But you can see there, he's pretty much got that top portion of the base taken out. He's got a good tank going with his BK and Golem, and he brings the Hogs into that side. While the defenses are being tanked, Hogs come in, pretty much not being targeted by anything, and he's still got a couple heal spells left to go ahead and take the backside defenses down. And so does a really good job there, clearing most of the base and then using the speed of the Hogs to go ahead and take out the rest. There's a double giant bomb here. It's set up incorrectly. You can see they trip one at a time because of that air sweeper. That air sweeper was in the way, causing them to hit one, and obviously he goes across the long way instead of the short side of the bomb. So could have taken out the hogs if it was set up correctly, but ends up not doing so. And just one defense left here, Tesla and a cannon at the bottom, but majority of the damage has been done. Go ahead and watch it through to the end. Golem gets hung up on a wall, but at least he's tanking that cannon. And the rest of the troops are just working their way around. Archer's going ahead and working on the town hall already. And pretty soon that last Tesla goes down. Some of the troops are going to take the long way to leave the builder hut because, of course, why wouldn't you leave a builder hut and destroy all the other buildings around it? That seems to be the AI of the game, is if it's a builder hut, ignore it until the end so that you can get a 99%. But it doesn't end up working out that way. Everything makes its way to the town hall for the 3-star attack. Really nice job there. Next up, we got a Go Vaho attack here by Awesome Sauce versus their number 9 base. Again, you see that dragon, baby drag, clan castle, kind of ineffective as long as you're expecting it and able to deal with it. See, the baby dragon rages there. Poison slows it down, allows the other drag to come into contact with it, which gets it out of its rage. And from there, you can pretty much just launch your golems and do a back-end kill if you want, or however you want to deal with it. But again, more effective if that baby dragon is the only air troop. Goes ahead and drops the Shattered Golem approach air, tanks all of the northeast side defenses there. Whiz funnel from the corners is going to drive everything up into the gut. And you can see as soon as that's cleared, the wall breakers come in, followed by the Valks. And the goal here is just going to be to drive everything towards the queen and kind of towards that 9-10 o'clock angle, jump them in there, take out the majority of the DPS. And there's a lot of walls here, and so you're going to need some hogs, and that's what they come in through the backside while those defenses are distracted. You can see just a few surgical hogs to kind of start taking some defenses out. And then as the main kill squad kind of gets into the core, then the rest of the hogs come. They're going to have to take care of the peripheral defenses there, which they do. And they're pretty much unchallenged. Giant bomb there, goes ahead and does take out a few of the hogs, but that surgical approach, and here's the clan castle hogs coming to the rescue. A couple heal spells left to get through the rest of the base, and you can see just drop this right by that whiz tower. That's going to cover the entire remaining set of defenses. And there's a good 10 hogs or so in there. They're going to go ahead and take care of that, no problem. And so some pretty bad base designs. Again, that had a buried queen, so that was a little bit better, but as you can see, really no effective double giant bombs yet in any of these bases. And that is a killer. That's why you see these hog attacks working. Hogs go ahead and turn on the king there, and then it's just cleanup mode. So still very important, even with Valks, to have double giant bomb sets for those who are either doing a Go Vaho or just straight Goho attacks. If you don't have valid double giant bombs, you're going to get wasted by one of those attacks. All right, and next here, again, we do have a straight Goho attack here. Nothing special about this base. As you can see, an exposed queen, a lurable clan castle. And so 2 elements that are terrible for base design. And it's also, you know, one of those symmetrical bases with no really double giant bomb threats. And so you know you're going to get Goho'd. And that's exactly what Slacker brings here. It does, you know, they're still using that classic, you know, or whatever you want to call it, the Dragloon clan castle, which is pretty old school, pretty ineffective these days. It was really ineffective when you could just drop double poison and they didn't get out of it. But now, you know, some people are still sticking with it with that. One thing you're going to see here as the kill squad approaches is on the approach to the queen. Take a look at the queen where she's at. She's behind that wall, and the kill squad's going in. And I believe what you're going to notice here is a giant bomb on the approach to the queen right there. Terrible location for that. I don't know why the king's not... No, he's getting there without jumping the wall. So I don't know how he smacked the queen without jumping the wall. But, you know, giant bombs on the approach to the queen. You know if there's going to be a Goho attack that they're going to have to attack your queen first. So if you're just going to give them an easy giant bomb trip on the approach to your queen, you're just giving yourself up to a Goho. You never want to do that. You always want to have your giant bombs on a path, ideally, that they're not going to be taking to get to your queen. Because if you can trip a giant bomb with golems or BKs or whatever, your hogs obviously are not going to run over it then. And as a defensive standpoint, that's your goal, is to get those hogs to run over them. So he's pretty much deactivated all the giant bombs. You can see they're in terrible locations. They're not even between defenses. Totally misusing the giant bomb you know, as a defensive tool. So everything's taken out, tons of hogs for cleanup, and he's going to go ahead and 3-star this base easily. But again, these aren't necessarily showing off our offensive prowess, but more so defensive flaws, and you can learn just as much from that. So another attack by Awesome Sauce, and this is just one that kind of shows that air is not totally abandoned at Town Hall 9 here. You can see low level 6, so it looks like air defenses. Double Light Quake is going to go ahead and take out the bottom 2. And from there, it's just got 2 pretty exposed defenses up on the north there. So again, not a great base design. The air is kind of spread throughout the base. It's very symmetrical. And the air defenses are not buried at all, so they're very easy to snipe. And so you can see here, just goes ahead and is carefully creating a funnel. The goal there is to get the dragons to kind of push in that probably right around 3 to 330 vector as far as an attack line. What that'll do is when that clan castle pops is they'll start pushing back up towards the north to attack the queen. The sweeper's going to push them up that direction, and that's perfect. So then they'll all kind of clump up there. And now the air defense is going to start targeting some of the dragons, but the heroes come in, they tank that cannon. The archer tower is distracted with the dragons, and now the hogs can come in. Now there is a danger there because of that loon, which could drop the hogs, but really the hogs have one goal, one job: get in there and take out those 2 air defenses, which they do. And so from there, with spells and 30 space clan castle, we've taken out all of the air defense of the base. From there, level 4 dragons, heroes, and some loons here come in sniping at the end are going to be more than enough. You can see there's still probably 6 or 7 drags up on the base. Loons come in and take out some of those back end air defenses, archer tower, that kind of thing. Distract that Tesla for a while, allowing the dragons to work their way in. Queen pops her ability, gets those storages out of the way. And again, just pretty easy dismantling of air defense when you just give it to them with that kind of a base design. So just kind of shows that although that would have been a nice Gova or Go-Ho, when you're going to put your air defenses out there, the best way is just take what they give you. So good job there by Awesome Sauce. Next up, we're going to take a look at basically a Go-Ho. Got a couple of Valks sprinkled in there, but really well executed. I think if you want to see a nice Go-Ho, this is one, although again, poorly designed base. Lurable Clan Castle. They're not running anti-3-star bases. They haven't figured out the concept of anti-3-star bases, which if you can't 3-star yourself, makes sense, I guess, and they really didn't put up a lot of 3-stars against us. So, I mean, if you can't 3-star, there's no sense in running anti-3-star bases yourself, because you're just going to give up 2 stars, which is all you can get. But as you can see here, he just basically uses the barb walk with the wizards on the back end, spends a few troops, some cheap archers to go ahead and take down those troops. Again, exposed queen, launches his kill squad right at the queen. You're giving up your queen, you're giving up your clan castle, you have no double giant bombs. You're pretty much dead at that point to a Go-Ho. And from there, he's going to go ahead and quake in. That's going to kind of allow his kill squad to get deep into the base and potentially get into some of those giant bomb locations. Obviously, quad Teslas and giant bombs all in the core. And so, not a whole lot of mystery to this base when you look at it. But you can see his kill squad is in there. They've taken out pretty much 50% of the base before the hogs even come in. And obviously his hogs are going to be able to wreck the backside. So pretty easy. They only have to get 50% of the base, and he's got probably, 3 heal spells to cover it. And so they do that. They work their way across the back. The Valks are tearing up the outside, cleaning up the trash ring already. And he lets his hogs do the heavy lifting on the defenses. Still has wizards and archers going around the outside for cleanup, and he's going to make quick work of this base. Very nice job with the heal spells. And again, not a testament to base design, just a testament to taking what they give you and bringing the right attack, which obviously with an exposed clan castle and an exposed queen, Go-Ho was no double giant bombs. It was a Go-Ho all the way. Good job. And of course, we don't look at a lot of Town Hall 8 attacks, just because I myself am a Town Hall 9.5 now. Most of the clan is Town Hall 9, so most of our attacks are Town Hall 9, but I realize that people maybe watching that do still have Town Hall 8s or have mini Town Hall 8s still need to learn how to attack at Town Hall 8 or want to see some things, so definitely don't want to leave it out and ignore it, but here's kind of a standard Town Hall 8 base. And Lurable Clan Castle Dragloon Clan Castle troops. Be nice to get that dragon out to the corner a little bit before you start dealing with them, because now you're going to have your wizards dealing with a few of the buildings. But again, does a good job there. Doesn't mess around with that dragon. He gets all those wizards in there to take it down quickly. Doesn't want to lose his golem very quickly. And what he's trying to do here is, and I don't have the drawing tool on, but the attack angle is very good here by Seymour Kitties, because whether this is a follow-up or not, I don't know, but it kind of feels like it is. I think there's a double giant bomb right in that location there, and he probably knows it from a follow-up attack. I didn't look to see how many times we attacked it before, but he's going to go ahead and drops his kill squad there instead of going at the BK, because he's neutralizing this double giant bomb location. Once you've neutralized the one and only double giant bomb location, a Goho attack is pretty much fail-proof as long as you don't do something really stupid with your spells. But you can see by getting that archer tower out of there, and then the well, really much that's all he had to do is get that archer tower out of there, but he's also going to get that air defense out of there. No pathing now, no reason for the hogs to go that direction. That double giant bomb location has been negated, and from there he's able to just drop his hogs kind of surgically. You see they're going to take a nice, for the most part, clockwise pattern around the bases, and drops that poison spell to handle the skellies. Looks like he knew that giant bomb location was there right next to the Wiz Tower, had his pre-heal waiting for it, and the last heal spell goes down there. And third heal spell goes down to cover potentially a giant bomb location, but I think we already knew it wasn't, but right by the Wiz Tower. And that's the last threat to it. Hogs are all healed back up, defenses are down, tons of wizards still cleaning up, and he's going to wreck this base with a Goho. So really nice job there, knowing where to attack from, and just eliminating those threats to the cleanup hog portion of the attack with the Goho by Seymour Kitties. That'll do it for this war recap. We are, by the way, looking for other 3-star minded individuals who would like to join one of our family clans. We have our main war clan, which is our 3-star champion warriors. That is Assimilated, which you're looking at here. 2YY02U9R is the hashtag for that clan. We also have our sister clan, which is kind of our developmental feeder type clan for those who need to learn these kind of strategies so that they can get better. And that is Annihilated. Same thing with quotation marks, Annihilated. That hashtag, I believe, is L8G9RCRL. And so would love for you to check us out. You can get more information at the website assimilated.wix.com/assimilated. We are also on Twitter at ClashWithTaff, and we are in growth mode. We are interested in affiliations and mergers and all sorts of things, arranged wars, you name it, we're ready to do it. If that's something you're interested in, please contact us via the website. You can contact us via the YouTube site here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share these videos with your clanmates if you find them helpful. Until next time, this is the Allfather. Take care.